Okay, so I want to tell you about something that's been happening. This is crazy. So you hear stories all the time about cleaning companies stealing from their customers. And that's a bad thing. It really, really is. You shouldn't be stealing from your customers. It's a risk when you have people come into your home to perform services that they could steal from you. Of course, I would never do that. That's stupid. But this is kind of the flip. My customers, one of their kids is stealing from me. And this actually started at Christmas time. I was there and the kids were home and I had my Christmas money in my wallet. And later that day it was gone. And I knew it happened at that house because I hadn't been anywhere else, And yes, I already know you should lock your doors and things like that, but first of all, I'm in and out of my car as I'm working. That's first of all. So it's inconvenient, but it's inconvenient to lose hundreds of dollars too. And it was over $300 that was stolen from me. And then the other thing is where this house is, for somebody to just off the street randomly decide to go into my car, they would have to walk down a long driveway or cut through the woods or something like that. It's not like this house is in a neighborhood where they're, one house right after the other. So it had to be somebody in the house, right? So then at Easter time, because I knew that it was that house, and I didn't have a big hunk of money, this time, but I knew that one of the kids had taken the money. And I had a really good suspicion of which one it is. They have 4 children. And my suspicion was this one child. It was the older son. Because several things. First of all, the younger ones, one of them's just too young to be out in front of the house. And the other two, the 2 middle kids are girls. And at one point between Christmas and Easter, one of the girls had asked me if I had seen $40 that she couldn't find anymore. So he's probably stealing from his sisters too. I never did find the money. If I had, I would have put it, where she could find it. But the problem with her is her room is a disaster area, and so who knows, that money could be under her bed or anywhere. But I have a feeling it probably got taken by her brother. Anyway, at Easter, I went over there and took my wallet, and I took my I have a little pouch that I keep quarters in for my laundry money, because he took that too. And I hid them excuse me, where he wouldn't be able to find them without really, really going through my car. So as I'm there working, the kids are off school, the parents had to go somewhere, and they took the 3 youngest children with them. So it was just me and him in the house alone. And as soon as they left, he went out the side door, through the garage. So I started peeking. Well, what he did was he walked around the house real quick and came in the back door. And I'm like, okay, he's working himself up for it, right? So then I go about my business, and I don't know what he was doing. A little while later, I go outside to do something. I needed something or whatever it was. And my purse had been going through. The papers that I had in there were all disheveled and everything, but my wallet wasn't there, so there was no cash in my in my actual purse. And I'm like, okay, all right, that doesn't look right. No proof yet. So, I'm still cleaning. Parents aren't back yet. It's still just the 2 of us in the house. And I had to go out again later on. Well, down here, there's a little space, in front of the shifter thing, that I have envelopes in. And I had my phone was on top of it. When I went out, all the envelopes were like just pulled out. They were sitting on the driver's seat, and my purse was flipped up. Now I know I didn't do that. And then over on the side door here, I have another little pouch that I stick receipts in, you know, for my tax purposes. That thing was open, and I never leave it open. Never. So, you know, it doesn't take much to figure it out, but with the two of us in the house, it was just us and nobody else around. It had to be him. It had to be him. So I'm in this dilemma now. I really, you know, I haven't said anything to the parents. It's a difficult conversation to have, and I feel bad for them because I know two of the children are autistic, so they have that. They work really, really hard. They're not rich. You know, they're middle class people who work really hard for what they have. And they have nice things. You know what I'm saying? They have a pool, and they don't really have a lot of furniture. They just bought this house. But the mother, she teaches at a Montessori school, and the kids are getting the best education they can give them. And the dad is usually there when I'm working, and he works hard. And I can tell like he's miserable with his job. You know, I feel bad for him. But I had said something to him one time, and he's like, "Well, this is the way I have to work to live the kind of life I lead." You know, which that in itself is a sad thing. But it sucks to tell somebody that your kid's a thief, you know? And nobody wants to hear that. And I really don't want to hurt the parents. I just feel so bad about it. I don't know what to do other than to just keep on and protect myself, you know, from this kid. Kind of makes me mad. I also feel like I should set him up and let him know that I know it was him. I don't know. What do you guys think? What would you do? I'm really in between a rock and a hard place on this one. I feel so bad for the parents because nobody wants to be told that your kid's a criminal, and he is. He's a criminal, and I like everybody but him right now. I think he's a little shit, to be honest with you. But you know, I love the little one, the littlest one. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. And the parents are nice people. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. I appreciate your input. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.